On this week's episode of Spotting the Fake, we're going to go over the 1990 Frank Thomas no-name card.
That ball hit. Get out of here.
Stay
way back. You can put it on the ball. Yes, number 300.
Normal card is only worth around $1 to $2. However, this air is extremely rare. It can rise the price drastically, making people want to go ahead and copy it. In fact, Topps also did something very interesting and made a Louis Robert card of this that also had a no name that's an extremely short print as well. As always, we'll be coming out weekly with these fake card reviews, so stay tuned for that. And I'm going to pass it on to Ryan to explain to you how to spot a fake.
Alright guys, sorry for a little bit late of upload and lack of uploads this week in general. I've been feeling a little bit under the weather and I think you can tell with my voice. But I wanted to make sure I get this Spotting Fakes Friday upload out there because it's so important, because I don't want you guys getting scammed. I took some of you guys' feedback, and what I'm doing this week is I'm adding multiple versions of the fake card on here on this screen. The easiest way to tell for these is the front, so I'm not including the back this week. But we have 3 versions of the card. Obviously, 1 is real and 2 are fakes. It's not always easy finding multiple variations of a fake, so if you guys have other versions that you've seen online, just feel free to email it to me, or you can also message me on Twitter, Instagram, and then I can add it into the book, or I can also add it into future videos. So let's go over these fake versions. Now, the first one that is the real one is here on the right, and you can start noticing some subtle details. So the first detail I like noticing on the Frank Thomas is this blue box and yellow border. So I can tell that these are cut at a diagonal right here, and the black does not go across over here, and the black does not touch the back. So you can see the borders of this are missing. Now, on this first variation over here, you can see the black is all the way across over here and on the sides, meaning this card is 100% fake. Now, this one over here, they have black at the very top. Again, no black at the top. It usually just has this over here on the edges, and that's how you can tell that is fake right there. Next sign over here is the black border on the left. So you can see right here, it cuts off diagonal right there, diagonal right here. All of this is missing across right here, but there is a border right here. You can see on this counterfeit right here that there is a black border right there, which means it is fake. Also, this better version of a fake has this black border that is cut off right over here. This is more of a photocopied version of this card right here, and you can tell with how darker this card is, but we'll go over that in a second. Now, the next thing I want to take a look at is this black dot. It's like right over here. It is in the bottom left over here. You can see in this counterfeit right here that they did not reproduce this black dot, and neither did this one as well. So it's another thing. And there's a few other cards out there that have black dots on them, or dots in general, that help make them really easy, especially in hockey. But you'll see that in some of my other future videos that I end up producing. Another thing I'm going to take a look at is the Topps logo. So you can see on this one right here, the Topps logo is mostly missing. You still have a little bit of it right here. On this one right here, the whole Topps logo has been printed on. This one right here, you can just see this at the top. Again, this is a better fake except for the colors, which I'm about to go over right now. The last thing to take a look at is the colors on the card. So you can see right here, very, very crisp colors. You can tell this is printed from that era. This fake version right here is a little bit of lighter colors, and this one is a lot darker. I like looking at the skin tone on cards and tell. Yeah, you can see the details on the face right here. It's a little bit washed out, but this is very, very dark. It's hard to tell the details on that. And you also can take a look at other minor details as well on the card. That's what I like looking at best. It helps me determine like the card. So like you can see the glove right here, the details on that versus over here, it's kind of washed out. You really can't tell. Always the minor stuff is the easiest way to pick apart. Even like looking up here at like the draft picks, you can see how clear this is. Number 1 draft pick. Again, this is kind of light, kind of washed out. This is very, very clear, crisp. You can see how dark that is right there. So this is how you can tell the fake Frank Thomas no-name error card, one of my favorite error cards in baseball. I want to pick up one of these one day, but be very careful. And I do want to note this one in the center right here was graded by a legitimate grading company. So be very, very careful. Even if you are buying a card that is already graded, the grading companies have graded fake versions of this card. So make sure to analyze the card before buying it. Grading companies do a great job knocking off like 99% of counterfeits, but there are some that go through the system. So always check your slab to make sure the card is real. Just because it's slab doesn't mean it is real. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and then comment down below who you want me to see me cover in next week's video. I'm sorry guys about my voice. I know I sound very tired and sick, but I wanted to make sure this was out for you guys.